Hello everyone, my name is Zoya Ilyas. I'm a student of Eternal Public School. I'm a 10th grader. I have been studying in the school since the very beginning. Today I'll be speaking in front of you all about what the current education scenario is. If we look at present, most of the schools usually apply the regressive mode of teaching. We are supposed to learn, memorize things, and we focus more on like learning rather than understanding. It's not about we are always supposed to learn rather than like applying things into our practical life. If I ask a person about like when did this king died or when what happened on this date, he would be aware of that, but that person won't be able to read an ingredient list. What things are most important in nowadays? We are like stuck in that past, stuck in that past only. Nowadays, if we actually want to make education a bit more interesting for people, there should be certain ways to do that. One such way is the playway method. Actually, while learning, we do the activities. There are like some games, some sports, some sort of things. It creates an interest in the students. Like for students, learning becomes fun. It makes school seem like a playground, and we get more engaged in that, and it's not boring as well. And all this, if I talk about my school personally, here we are able to do all these things. We definitely use the playway method. We are learning here while doing activities, while exploring new things, and we don't even get to realize when all this happened while we were learning. So that's it.
So basically, if we will talk about the protocols of every teacher nowadays, we can observe that there are rote learning processes. There is a process also memorization. It's an old tactic that helps us to go with the good grades and to make our parents happy. Me as a student, showing my mom my grade card makes her happy because she knows my daughter is going good. But in the reality, her daughter is suffering a lot because of some of the older tactics and protocols that is definitely leading to the downfall of my career. Here I am, a student of City School Anantnag, and I will discuss the new protocols and the new modern technology that would help us to go with the bright futures. And here I will love to discuss the new thing that's ChatGPT. And the help of the ChatGPT, I have gone through it a lot of times, and I personally believe that it's a good platform to gain more knowledge and to be more productive for the upcoming days. And here there is also me as a Gen Z who is obsessed with mobile phones and who loves to watch movies, dramas, vagera vagera. But if I am having a phone, there is lots of programs, and with the help of programs, like there are many educational platforms. We also know there are discussions. We can see there are active participation. In this school, we love to do the discussions. Our teachers led us to the discussions, and it really helps me to get energetic, and it creates a lot of enthusiasm in myself to go with the education. And I will really expect to have a great education system in our upcoming days.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone. I am Anza Shaukat from grade 8 from City School Anantnag, and the subject matter I'm going to be talking about today is going to be education. In one sense, education is not like the classroom teaching and learning activities, and neither we could say it is like a training session, because training is given like to the circus animals. If we want to describe this education broadly, we could say education is more like the process of metamorphosis, where a caterpillar transforms into a beautiful butterfly. Modern education is concerned with enhancing the overall performance of a person in every domain of our life.
Hello everyone, this is Saiba Javed. I'm a student of Eternal Public School. I study in the grade 10. I have been in the school since the beginning. There are many ways of Indian education where we interact with teachers. We ask questions to teachers and they give us the answers. They help in our memorization. They help in clearing our concepts as well. It is how we interact with our teacher and clear our doubts. We also we interact with our friends. That helps in our communication skills, as well as school teaches us to do activities like projects or presentations as well. It helps to abandon our stage fear. That is what helps us to be a better student, and it helps in the way ahead. It helps us in the future. There can be, as there are advantages, there also can be disadvantages. Sometimes, now coming up to the disadvantages, sometimes a student in our classroom or in schools in general, sometimes they're afraid to ask questions that the teacher might think that they are knowledgeable enough, or sometimes they just afraid as well. I think it is a disadvantage for them also, because the concept of the topic isn't clear for them, and it also helps in the fear of asking, which doesn't help them in the near future, and it doesn't help them in any way because they have this fear, they can't speak out properly. And it is also the board system, as we see in different countries or in different society, we see those smart boards. It all helps in understanding the topic better, and the memorization system, where sometimes in general teachers ask us to memorize the questions. Sometimes they don't tell us to learn the concept. We never, sometimes when a person asks us about the concept, we never know what was the person saying, what, when he was born, on what did he write, what happened, and everything like that. But in general, schools are an amazing place where we learn, where we interact, where we communicate. It helps in developing us for a better person.